Valentine's Day. I'm so happy you're here with me. On this week's vlog, I wanted to take the chance to romanticize life and not let Valentine's Day just be another day that goes by. And it's made me realize that I could do a bit more romanticizing of life in my everyday. So I'm going to share some solo date ideas. These are also dates that could easily incorporate a friend or partner as well, but they are all just things that I really enjoy doing. So I hope you enjoy as well as you're watching, and I hope it inspires you to kind of take another look at your life through some rose-tinted glasses. So wherever you are in the world, whether you're choosing to celebrate Valentine's Day or not, I just want to say that I hope you feel loved, and I feel really special that I get to be part of your day today. All right, let's go on a date. There's something so nostalgic about a photo booth. It allows you to capture the you of that moment, exactly as you are. Printed photos are perfect for sticking in a journal to find again after some time has passed. I don't know about you, but I love any time spent in nature. It makes me feel really grounded and helps me think clearly. Japanese gardens are so peaceful and perfect for daydreaming about life. A museum date can be so romantic. The creaking floors, the history surrounding you. I think a museum is a perfect date spot. It's quiet, it's a place to be inspired. Especially if you're with someone, I like that it takes the pressure off of keeping a conversation going. And conversations can feel more intimate. You're side by side and you get to hear their thoughts about the art. Even as a solo date, it is a beautiful opportunity to explore what kind of art you're drawn to. You know that skill you've always wanted to learn, or that class you've always wanted to go to? This is your sign to go. I chose to take a jewelry making class because I wanted to spend some time being creative and working with my hands. This year I've been doing a lot more classes, pottery, dance, language, and I have to say it has done wonders for my confidence. There's a quote I love that says, "A mind that is stretched by a new experience can never go back to its old dimensions." I feel like I'm never too old to stop learning, and the more I stay curious about the world, more of the world opens up. This class was especially fun because I got to imagine and design and then take something tangible home with me to keep as a reminder of this time in my life. The classic coffee shop date. I love to sit for a while in a coffee shop, flip through the books, people watch. There's beauty in simplicity, and that's what romanticizing life is all about, finding beauty in the mundane. I ordered a cappuccino and a lemon cake and just enjoyed the sounds of the coffee shop like they were a background track of music. I am so happy today. I am having a very serendipity type of day. I set out with the idea that I wanted to go to a coffee shop and maybe get some flowers. And the coffee shop I was planning on going to, I'd actually already been before, but it's a little bit far, and I have a dance class to go to tonight. So I was like, oh, I gotta find something a little bit closer to home. I did a quick search. I found like the first cafe that caught my eye. Only one picture had loaded on maps, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take a chance. And I went there and as you probably saw from the clips before, it was so beautiful. I love the atmosphere. It was quiet. It was in a neighborhood I'd never been to before. And then I just did a quick search for a florist in the area, walked to it, and it ended up being closed. And I was like, maybe I should just head home. And I was like, let me try one more time. And I ended up finding my way to this like little arcade, and I found a flower shop. So I did get some flowers, which I will put them in a vase and show them to you. But there's something I love about this like newspaper wrapped bouquet. It just feels real. I don't know, I feel happy with this newspaper bouquet. Anyway, then I was like, okay, let me put in the train station. As I'm walking back to the train station, I passed by a tea shop, and if you have watched any of my other videos, I've probably mentioned tea at least once in every video. And I drink matcha every morning, so I thought, you know what, I'll stop and get some matcha. I ended up finding this beautiful tea shop. Again, just like this very real Japan feeling, like not curated, not commercialized, but just like, you know, locally run tea shop. They packaged up this little matcha for me. Excited to try it. It looked really good. And I finally decided to treat myself to a little matcha container. I saw the colors on this one and it just was speaking to me. So I will put my matcha inside there. Also, quick shout out to my sister. Speaking of matcha, she thrifted this matcha colored shirt for me. I think it might be Banana Republic, but it's got this little cute string detail here that I like. Then, as I was walking out of the tea shop, the shop next to that was a pottery shop, which also, if you follow my channel, you know that pottery is another love of mine. I ended up meeting the sweetest couple. They invited me into their shop, and the wife was so sweet. She was warming her hands by the tea kettle, and she told me to come over, and she was holding my hand and keeping it warm. And I ended up finding a piece that I really loved. This one I got for 580 yen, which is less than like 4 USD. It's just this simple little cup, so cute. You can see the signature from the maker on the bottom. It's lightweight. I love this like colored line from the glaze, and it has a beautiful little swirl inside. So there she is, my little my little bowl. And then I ended up asking if I could take a picture of their shop so that I could share it on my YouTube channel. And it was so precious. The husband called his wife out, and they stood in front of their shop and let me take a little clip of them. So precious. It's moments like these that make living abroad so special, I think. And then, final thing, across the street from the pottery shop was this beautiful little French grocery store. Life is too short not to live in the way that you want to live. And it's kind of been this dream of mine someday to like be walking down a city street holding my baguette and, you know, my groceries from the day. And so I treated myself to this beautiful baguette. And I'm really excited to have that. I also found these little sardines. I love a can of sardines, and these actually come from Amano Hashidate, which is a place where I've actually been before. So yeah, since this week is all about romanticizing life, I'm gonna put my flowers in a vase. I'm gonna sit down and have some sardines and baguette, and then get ready to go to my dance class tonight. Thank you as always for being here. I'd love to know how you're choosing to spend Valentine's this year. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.